We're just waiting for a couple of minutes till like more people to get on. That's a green background. I know. Let me remove this. Let me get rid of it. So we're just waiting for a couple of minutes to wait for people to get on. Okay. If people aren't here, since I've been looking for it, because there's 0 people in here. Sorry, my friend just texted me some emojis instead of saying something. So I usually like have to been here in California like since this month. I have to stay right there in California. So otherwise I have my relatives closely. That is my auntie Patty, my cousin Catherine, like my adult cousin, my uncle Albert, and also I have 2 friends. That is my best friend Isabella Isaacs, and my friend is Luisa, or should I say Maria Luisa Hernandez. So like my friend Luisa told me that is her first name Maria, her middle name is Luisa, and this is that I already know her last name is Hernandez, since I first met her since August 2024. So anyway, so this is my second time being here in California because I usually go to California. Also, like I have to. Oh goodness gracious! I'm glad everybody's here. I never know. So anyway, so first of all, I've been in California since, which is my second time being here in November the 21st, 2024. And then in August the 23rd, I came here to visit in California, which is, hey there! Can't wait to see you. Let me go ahead and say something. What should I do? Sorry, you guys. I just accidentally turned it to this way. Oop. Let me go chat somebody. Hi, everyone. Oop. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So that's why I had a. So this is why I had some coolest fact about myself, because I have to at least to tell you guys some other story about my about my past life. So first of all, I was born in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Like I was just literally born like in 2007. And literally like I was never born since 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004 or like 2005. Like I wasn't born this just yet, cuz otherwise that my parents whoever like do something like hanging out with their families and everything else. And so whoever the what should I say? So like in other memories, like memberships and everything. So sometimes they were been together since high school and oh, so probably when they best thing they can do is study and not to have a boyfriend, because usually they have to study after this. But sometimes people are different. As one of the staff in school, which is my best girl, is Miss Bojas, and she's like 23 years old. Like she's a young woman, and also she's like born in 2001. So she told me that everyone is like different. Sometimes when people are when finding a boy and having their boyfriend when they're done studying, and then other people when they don't get to have a boyfriend, they need to study while they're in school. Sometimes people are different. Sometimes they don't get to be no where they have to get a boyfriend. But sometimes that happened to me. Sometimes when I think it is why they people get to have a boyfriend, like while they're in school. Like there just makes no sense. Like people are gonna be so like they're gonna be study very hard. So since when they get to study, so since people will get a boyfriend until college. So then I listened to my auntie's advice saying that I cannot. So my auntie Patty's saying that um so I listened to my auntie Patty's advice saying that Miriam, you cannot have a boyfriend. You need to wait until college. But she never said until college. She's just like telling me like when even I had to get a boyfriend, and since when the boy and I when we kiss each other and then we put themselves in trouble, and then the teacher is gonna call my dad and she's gonna call his foster mom, obviously. So and we're gonna put themselves in trouble by the teacher and the supervised principal. In which is that. But so otherwise, those are the school rules that I had to learn about. Like I have to focus, listen to the teacher, no walking around, and no running around or something like they're the best for the school rules that we're in school about. So there are many people who are just behave themselves and they're focusing and paying attention to it, and they have to learn some other subjects about it. And even who, like, since when they've been together, and also my mom, and after all, like, since I wasn't born like 2001, 2002, or 2004, 2005, or 2003, I never born since like kind of years. Like sometimes that happened to me. Hold on. welcome back, you guys. So anyway, so then my auntie Patty told me that I listened to her advice, saying that I could not have a boyfriend. Otherwise, the best thing I can do is study, no boyfriend. And then my cousin Kat, while we hang out, my adult cousin, she said that sometimes that happened to her, that happened to me. Sometimes I feel significant about it, of not having a boyfriend. And also that happens to my cousin Kat, of not having a boyfriend. So at least that best thing she can do is study, not to have a boyfriend. So like, she told me that she needs to wait until college. And then I should agree with her. I need to wait until college also. Because otherwise, the both of us, we need to get a boyfriend sooner. And so many people who are nicer and in love or something like that. Otherwise, I never get to meet a boyfriend. Just only I had a friend that I love for a boy, that he needs to become my friend and not being a boyfriend. So that's why. Also yeah, I've been thinking about it since when I was born in 2007. Like, so the first of all, I was born first and my brother was born second. Like, he was born in 2010, obviously. And so the people who are why do you guys make me on my life? Like, okay, whatever. Anyway, so my brother was born like 2010. Like, definitely he was young, and I was young too. Like, definitely I was born like in 2007, around there. And so, anywho, like, since I've been doing like some fun, hanging out, and also so I'm gonna tell you about this. So when I was just like a kid, that even when my dad cooked it, and my mom was just been in the hospital after when she come back, even when she was like young, I believe, like, definitely she's like an adult or something like that. And so when I'm over here, I was just very picky at the moment, since when I was like a kid. And then also I coming to the crib from that I looked for my brother, I decided to pet his head, which is very kind to me and all that. So apparently I had to do on my own, like play some toys and watch it on a video. Like, I was too young to have an iPhone. Like, I was too young. I can only have to do is have an iPod instead. So I had to wait until I'm 10 and 9 or something like that. Whatever. I was 10 to have a phone. And also like in Maryland, I was having a new phone. So like in Puerto Rico, I was having a new phone when I was like 10 or 11, something like that. Probably. So like, hello, Rich. How are you doing? There's like 4 people coming in my life. Ooh. Anyway, so like, since for me it's been 11 years been in Puerto Rico, that's good to hear. I appreciate it. Hi. It's okay. You don't have to say that twice. So anyway, So anyway, I was been in Puerto Rico since for me it's been 11 years. Also, I met my relatives since 2015, and also I just met a boy. Their name's 𝙈𝙮𝙧𝙞𝙘𝙤𝙀𝙧 that he was young, and then I met again. That is him again, like since 2017, I believe, or 2016, maybe. Be right back. Sorry about that. Have a good night, you too, Rich. Anyway, also I just met my cousin Megan, that is Megan Elizabeth Vasquez Hernandez. Definitely that her middle name Elizabeth is kind of complicated for me, but otherwise, even when she doesn't care about when if she's complicated about her middle name and stuff. And so I met her since like 2015 and stuff. And also I met her again since 2015. Oh yeah, you can just subscribe my YouTube channel. That'll be great. And also my uncle and my auntie Yasmin since 2015. And I'm like my uncle Olvin, that sometimes he's very sweet, but sometimes he's funny and very mature or whatever. Like sometimes he sometimes whatever. And yeah, sure, you can just like my things, like videos or in like my pics that I just posted every single time, like every day or whatever, that wherever you want to do, that's fine. Anyway, also probably I met my auntie Patty, probably. I don't know. It's like in this year, like 2015. I don't know. Probably I met her again since 2024 or whatever. Sorry about that. Otherwise, so I just so also I just met my uncle Albert, my cousin Kat, my cousin Jonathan Andres since 2015. Also, he had it since his arm hurts since he was, let me guess, he was probably 19, like 19 years old. And and apparently I was just sitting with my cousin JA because he seemed nicer, and I was been hanging out with my cousin on the cell phone since I was in Maryland. And also I also this is what I hung out with my cousin do the girls date. Also, like I should woke up at 8 instead of waking up at 7:30. Like probably this is like early or something. And so, oh, okay, have fun on a trip then. hopefully you can join me sometimes. Oh, so what are you gonna do for the weekend or today? So, I'm just saying, Rich, that where were you going to today or for the weekend? What else? So let me guess, Rich, you can't hear me when I say, so I have to speak up. So you do for the weekend or for just today? I just want an answer if you're ready. Okay, oh, yeah. What is your name? I will get people to like us up. A sub? Oh, what is like a sub? Oh, so I'm gonna tell you my name. So my name is Miriam Nicole Vasquez Garcia. Like probably like my first name is kind of hard to say because otherwise that I was born in 2007 and then also the face looks just like my dad. Like it's kind of awesome. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the emojis. That's so sweet of you. Anyway, so that his dad told him, which is my grandpa, told him is Luis, if it's a baby girl, you need to give from your mom's name. And then when the also when the lady died, that is Nicole. So it's gonna put my middle name Nicole. Like my first name, like definitely that happened to me. Like why is my first name Miriam? Like I don't want the same name as my grandma. Like it is hard for me to be her junior at some point. Like definitely my first name is kind of hard to say at some point. Okay, Rich, I'll see you when you get there. So, oh, what should I say? So, I don't know what should I. Oh, so otherwise, my first name is like kind of hard to say. Otherwise, it's very complicated. Oh, you're still here. Oh, okay. But I know you're. But like, if you want to stay or go, whatever you want to do, or you kind of like stay on my live at some point. So what do you do? Stay here or go? Like, you're gonna stay here? Okay, you're staying here in my life. Okay. That's a good point. Okay, so what I do, so definitely that which I haven't tell the people about it. So I haven't tell the people about it. So it's like it's like it's like, hey people, you can at least call me Nicole because my first name is kind of complicated. And also I just want to know that even though when my first name is is of the sea beloved and my middle name means is victory of a people, which is a good point. Like probably that's the nickname. Wait, there's no one on here. I don't want you to get lonely. Yeah. Sometimes I don't. Yeah, like I don't want it to be lonely here in life because plus so yeah, I don't want to be lonely on life. Plus I otherwise wanted the people to come on live, which I just wanted to say I wanted to the people to say hi and say nice things to me and saying like and the person who's like saying, "Oh, you're gonna say let me see." She was like, "What's some cool fact about yourself?" Oh, so some cool fact about myself is just to be so like about I do the singing, I do some other stuff like do something like going through social media and all that. So yeah. Anywho, I really know that's so sorry about that. My phone is about to fall off. You've got things to tell us thing about yourself. Yes. So when I'm being here like in Maryland since it's like 6 years been in Maryland, like I have to like since even though this is kind of terribly, even I make new friends and meet new teachers, even when my mom is like since that we were like go home or whatever, but like some about schools and then the man was like telling us, she was like, "Oh, where are you guys going?" And my mom was like, "Oh," he's like, "We're gonna go home." And she was like, "Okay." Definitely she was like obvious to something like I don't know why I'm getting involved in this. So obviously I was like, "Oh, when is your life over?" I'm not sure. Like probably that my life is gonna be like end off while I'm done telling you about myself. And yeah, it's good. Um so since when I've been here in Maryland, I think why would I have to like I was like, why would I have to be here in Maryland? Why would I have to go to new schools like elementary school, middle school, and high school? Like I don't want it to be live in Maryland because otherwise I don't have to get family close by. And also I don't have to like so probably that the reason why is so like my decision is like my decision is that is like I cannot make new friends and meet new teachers and going to elementary school and middle school and also high school because otherwise I don't have like many people or anything in my life like and so otherwise that otherwise I feel lonely. Otherwise, I'd be like, guess I have no friends. But like otherwise that I wanted to make new friends, that's okay. Like but in Maryland, I don't want to have many friends. And because otherwise it's different for me, but or nothing. So so like otherwise that I wanted to so I'm like, why when I'm here in Maryland? Of course, Brent, you can be my friend. Of course. It is okay to make friends to do when they're nice. And if you want me to be your friend, that's fine because I'm nice to you at some point. Anyways, I had like a very sad depression about not having family closely because it feels sad that otherwise I have no friends like in California and anything. Definitely I have friends in Puerto Rico since I made them. So like I wanted to go to Puerto Rico, like back to Puerto Rico or go to California, which is my first time. Just like I lived there like it's been a while for me, like since I've been here in California. And so otherwise that I so since so apparently that was just sad for me of not having close a family close by. So like when my mom was saying like, oh, we can like 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 we can go to different states. We live in Maryland. Like I don't want to live in Maryland forever. Like I just want to go to back to Puerto Rico or back to California. It doesn't matter. Like otherwise I might be sad because otherwise I might be treated by my family and all that stuff. But anyways, but otherwise that I was very sad, even though I was don't be like my family and brother, only myself. So then, when I was like 15 years old, I was officially a boss and stuff. But now, otherwise, I become a gentle person when I was like 16 years old. And see, I'm the nicest person. Thank you. I just love my life that since this is my first time been in life with you guys. So how old are you? I'm 18. My birthday passed like since April the 13th. So first of all, I go to the pool, like pool parties, and also they gave me gifts, like my two friends and relatives, my dad, my brother, my auntie, and uncle, and all that. And my cousin Kat was not gonna be here because she was at Mexico to visit her friends and stuff. So like I'm now 18 and I'm a physically an adult. Oh, your birthday's on the April the 21st. Well, happy belated birthday. Yeah, so you're 15? Well, happy belated birthday. Like happy belated 15th birthday. So like first of all, so then you were born in 2010. So that is why you were 15 years old when your birthday passed. Since when's your belated birthday? Ten? You're 10? Oh, So you said it mistakenly. So let me guess. You were born in 2015, right? Right. So apparently that I was at school, like I was homeschooling that day, even that since it's been 4 years. Um since it's been 5 years been in online like homeschooling since like homeschooling middle school and high school and all of a sudden. And also when I do is when I turn into a well-behaved person when I was like 13 or 12 or 14, I believe. And also I turned into a rule follower person when I was 14. Like apparent oh wait, you got an I got an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Oh well good. Oh I'm glad. But I'm glad you had a new Oh Rich, like I said, my name is Miriam Nicole Vasquez Garcia. So you needed me to slow down, right? Oh, I'm asking you the question. Why are you saying okay? No. Oh, so you don't want me to slow down or something like that? Okay, that's cool. So since then, I was officially get a phone for like iPhone 16 for my birthday. So like even with my mom saying like we can get iPhone 12 Pro Max, like same colors, but which I don't want one. I just want a different color. And my mom's like, no. Like, my mom was strict sometimes, even though, which I don't want that. I just want a different phone, because otherwise, I don't like the dark turquoise one. I'm fixing to have to go to sleep. Okay. Well, even if you're tired, then go right ahead then. So, anyway. So apparently, I decided to like get some. Oh my, I can speak. Jeez. Anyway, so like, so like a, so like this is my thing that it is what I have autism since I was born. So like I have like spirit is like autism as also known as autism spectrum disorder. So otherwise when I was little and I was convinced like to speak and everything. Also when I have I live in Durham, Georgia. I live in Winchester, California. So yeah. Um so anyway, yeah, so since in back in December the 1st, I was just get a new house that when my adult cousin Kat and her husband went there. You need me to go subscribe to your channel? Okay, let me go subscribe to your channel right now so I can... Sorry about that, my cough. Sorry about that. I was just having a hard time, like, going chatting and just, like, to go on your channel and all that. But I can't leave live right now. I have to finish saying something. So otherwise, so since then, I was going to, like, to the school, and also so that when my cousin Kat would go over here communicate about, even though, like, since when I go to, like, places and see the... Also, I was, like, communicate with my cousin Kat, and also she's saying, oh, so that's craving means that you wanted to crave it. And I was like, what does that mean? And she was like, oh, you and she was like, oh, crave means that you wanted to order something that you want to have for food. And I was like, okay, and now I understand what it means. That's all. And then second of all, oh, you just started? Okay. Anyway, so, like, so since when I say about what happened and I start to yell, and she was like, oh, you're yelling, and also the best thing I can do is whisper instead of yelling. So, like, sometimes I follow rules, sometimes I behave like being a good person, and also I being a helper to the people, and I help them and all that. And also sometimes I used to fight since I was like 15, but not anymore. So after that, hello, Istro! How are you? Oh, Regina, you don't have a sub? You don't have sub? That's okay. That's good to hear, Astro. I'm glad you came up to my life. I don't know if I can tell you my city. I don't know if I can tell you what I live, but okay. But I don't know if I can tell you where I live, Istro. So anyway, I was officially go to, like, a places, like to the mall and see the Sanrio, see the clothing, and also the stuff like Pokemon and Kirby, Pokemon, everything. Excuse me. Okay, Rich, have fun. Oh, don't apologize for that. It's okay. So the first thing that I go to the places, because... Alright, bye. See you later. So anyway, I was just going to the mall, and also the stuff, and also the games and everything. And then well, I'm not going to live tomorrow just to stay here forever. Like, I'm not going to stay in Maryland forever. Just in case. That's what depression is. Otherwise. So then when I wanna like have some stuff, like I don't wanna buy a lot just for the things that I wanna do. So my uncle, auntie, cousin, my adult cousin Kat, and my other cousin, adult cousin Jonathan Andres, when they're much nicer than me, and I'm much nicer than them too. So I just like to, otherwise that and also in January, I go to Zumba with my auntie, and I go to the other Zumba with my friend Luisa, that is in Chula Vista, and all that stuff. Like, Chula Vista is in California, I believe. Like, at some point. So yeah. So I'll talk to you guys in the morning because my dad is here from work, so I gotta go now. Bye.